Hello everybody and welcome to my channel. This will be a brief update on an ongoing snow and ice storm that is currently happening over the Midwest and starting to enter the Mid-Atlantic and Northeast. So if you haven't done so, please consider subscribing to this channel, and if you like this video, then leave a like. So let's get into the video. As you could see, this is some very cold air up here. I don't know if you could see this mark, but you could basically draw the jet stream based off this. It goes from the west down here and then out into the Mid-Atlantic and into the ocean. So this is some very cold air here. And there's a low pressure system located right here. And this low pressure system is pulling in warm air off the Gulf of Mexico, out of the Gulf of Mexico, into its center. However, there's Arctic air at the surface, and this air coming out of the Gulf of Mexico is at an elevation. So you get snow falling and then melting into rain, and then the surface is cold, and that's how you get an ice storm here. Here, though, in the Mid-Atlantic, all the layers of the atmosphere will be cold, therefore it's going to be snowing there. And here is a good model presentation. This is currently, right now, there is freezing rain falling over parts of Kentucky, sleet over parts of Kentucky, and some snow, light snow over most northern Kentucky, and Ohio seeing some heavy snow. And Cincinnati, I think, just got very heavy snow, like about half an hour ago to an hour ago. And let's move this along, and you could see there will be snow overspreading Pennsylvania, and eventually it will get into Philadelphia, New Jersey, and then New York City. So one trend I've seen with this model, like with all the models, this has trended north somewhat. This has trended north a lot over the past day. A day ago, the northern fringe of the storm was supposed to be somewhere near the I-95 corridor near New York City. That was supposed to be a northern fringe. Now the snow will be extending all the way up into southwestern New York state, and that could mean higher snow accumulations for places such as New York City than you were expecting back like yesterday. Places such as New York City were supposed to be getting a coating to an inch. Now you may be seeing more in the order of 2 to 4 inches, because you're going to be getting some snow for a longer period of time, and the temperatures are going to be well below freezing. I think the lows will be like 27, 28 degrees, and that's another thing. This is tonight at 12 a.m., so this is the middle of the night, so there will be no sun angle to help melt the snow, because this time of the year in the middle of February, the sun angle is stronger. So usually if you want to get quick sticking snow, you would like to get it at night. So let's move on, and you could see it lasts pretty much most of the night. Let's go back 1 hour because this model run's still coming out. It lasts basically the whole night, and in Philadelphia it should be ending by the morning commute. In New York City, it could still be snowing by around 7 a.m. and then ending around 8, 9, 10 a.m. So that's how it's looking like right now. Let's move on to the NAM model. And this model is one of the most aggressive models with this storm for the Northeast. Just as all the other models bringing an ice storm to the Midwest, then eventually it turns over to snow in parts of Pennsylvania. New Jersey's getting snow. And you could see it brings snow into New York City at, that is around 11 p.m. So by 11 p.m. it should be snowing in New York City. Philadelphia is already getting in the thick of it. And look at these snow bands it brings here. Long Island, this is probably around half an inch an hour. And with temperatures this low, every single part of this half an inch an hour will be sticking. And you're going to get pretty quick accumulations. Then even lasting, if you're south of the city in parts of South Jersey, you're going to be getting snow all day on Thursday, all day tomorrow. And it will end in southernmost Jersey by tomorrow afternoon. By tomorrow early evening, late afternoon. So that's how it's looking like here. Now to the WRF model. Just like all the other models, shows an ice storm. This one's a little less aggressive. it shows the snow coming in also at around 11 p.m., but it sort of, for Philadelphia, I don't think you could do soundings here, yeah. So for Philadelphia, it ends much sooner. For Philadelphia, according to this model, it ends it at around 4 a.m., 5 a.m. But further north, so for New York City, it keeps the snow actually a little longer, believe it or not. And it snows on until 9, 10 a.m. And this is a pretty reliable short-range model, not the most reliable, but I use it sometimes. Now we're back to the RGEM model, and this model is sort of aggressive with the storm too. There's some snow bands here. It shows bringing into Philadelphia, probably just south of Philadelphia, probably like about an inch per hour in those dark purples, dark blues. New York City gets into the heavy snow sometime at 12 a.m. The first flakes probably around 10 a.m., 10 p.m. And according to this model, it snows all night and then ends probably around 9, 10 a.m. So that's my prediction would be for New York City, snow starting around 10, 11 p.m. and then the heaviest of the snow between 2 and 5 a.m. and then the last flakes around 9, 10 a.m. tomorrow morning. I'm just going on a consensus of the center of all these models. So that is it for this video. This was a brief update on this ice storm and snowstorm. If you like this video, please like and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next video.